Today now waiting. Tuesday, eh? I think December 5, yes, 2017. This time here, Mr.Alimamy Nabay. I wake this morning, I've been to get a conversation with a friend of mine, somebody who I've been on the talk to about Yumkella for a very long time. The conversation was kind of interesting, but kind of funny too, because waiting the man based in waiting self on now one video way they out there by the Ghanaian President Nene Akufo-Addo. We give this very eloquent and touching speech. We move a lot of people, especially my fellow Sierra Leoneans. But the way the man called me, I was taken aback a little bit. In the first place, I look at this video yesterday and say, wow, what in this man they talk about? I mean, they move people, but somebody like me, not really move me, because nothing that we KKY don't talk about. Many years, KKY don't talk about these same things. But why people are not pay attention to the Sierra Leoneans? Is it because it's coming from KKY or from a Sierra Leonean? That's what I don't understand. So when he sent it to me, he was very impressed. Now I say, but you know, I've been on the sending kind thing to you from long. Who said KKY they talk to so yeah? He look make doubt. I say, well, no doubt. I say, every way this man they talk about, nothing the way KKY don't talk about. Long thing. Okay? So the man come back to me and I say, well, what you make in like with the Ghanaian president they talk, now because now before the French president, now they make them kind utterances here. Not on a corner no more. Now before the powers that be, blah blah. I say, really? I say, well, now the first thing that we make, when me really decide for support KKY. Because what you make I decide for support KKY. Now because I see how they make them speech here, before the people really will matter. Because not to all man they can and talk to people in some kind of way because they want to be diplomatic or they no one hurt nobody, no one step on anybody in toes. I said, but KKY was there saying it to the people. I said, most of them tell the talk, so I've been understanding to you. So then they don't tell me, say, you are not even watching them. Because you know what? You are quick to jump to conclusions. So my brothers and sisters, I can't show now some clips that let us see all the entire way they mind they talk about. So then I KKY in the copy safe, honestly. When we look at a copy, because this is old. In the wall of KKY, this is old stuff. Okay? So me they can't show now some of them here. Let us safe be the judge. Now, okay, let's go to YouTube and look at some of these things. For example, listen to this speech here and listen to KKY and what he says right here. Listen very carefully.
Finally, energy access, energy security is about global security. If we don't provide energy for the poor, they would not have economic opportunity. And if they don't have economic opportunity, they do bad things. The cities are growing up with young men and women without jobs. We need to create 10 million jobs a year in Africa. You can't do it without reliable energy source. And if they don't have opportunity, there will be a youth revolt. That's what I told the African heads of states 2 days ago, 53 of them. We need to create 10 million jobs a year. For the Europeans, I say, it's not about charity now. It's about real business partnerships that create economic opportunities south. Because when that economic opportunity is lacking, there will be instability in Mali, in Somalia, or somewhere else, and the people will head north. So in our interest, that's why I congratulate you, sir, for doing R20 to bring many of us under the umbrella to give real solutions to people. And for the private sector, security and stability is good for business. Thank you very much.
Okay. Now, when I don't hear that one day, let's go back to the other one. Law proof to when I say, in the wall of KKY, this is all business, okay? Now listen to KKY here. Pay attention, please.
That's the world we're talking about. Africa today is where everybody is going. We're sitting on huge reserves of the world's minerals, but it cannot be mercantilism. It cannot be a world where people say, well, we just go there for raw materials. They need an opportunity to grow, and if people don't think it is serious, African population will be 1.3 billion by 2030, 2.2 billion by 2050, the most populous continent. Where will their kids have jobs? If they don't have jobs, what do? There will be instability, there will be riots. They will head for Europe. I live in Central Europe, by the way, in Austria and Vienna. So I say to my European friends, It's about enlightened self-interest. We create wealth down south and opportunity. Those are your future markets. We create wealth down south. They come home here to London to spend money as paying tourists, not as illegal aliens. People want dignity, they want economic opportunity, they want hope.
Okay, when I hear waiting Dr.Kandeh Yumkella say there, we are not going to stop there. We're still going to continue because we get evidence, okay? Bunch of them. Now, listen to this one very carefully.
But that when the Arab Spring started, it started in Africa, in Tunisia, in Libya, in Egypt. That's Africa. If we don't change the development cooperation model and begin to talk about wealth creation and private investments, we just rely on aid, feel-good projects, the world will be unstable. This is fact. And when there is instability, our children will move north, first to Europe, but we'll head for America too. Why? Everybody is making a deal in Africa for raw materials. That is the old mercantilist 17th century plan. The new plan has to be, let's make Africans rich so they become viable markets like the Asians did. That should be the new modus operandi. It's about business models. African leaders should also look at that. It's not a receivership aid model. Come and help me. No. It's the fact that we're open for business. I end with my own country, Sierra Leone. You saw it in the news over 11 years. We had war. The war finished 8 years ago. You know what God did for us? We discovered one of the largest deposits of iron ore. We also have one of the purest deposits of titanium. But guess what? We discovered oil as well. My children, my grandchildren, want to come to New York as tourists, paying tourists with cash. That only happens if you have a viable private sector creating wealth that also will be in the interest of Americans. When there is instability, when you have failed states, Al-Qaeda moves in. We got to stop that. Thank you very much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, when I don't hear Dr. Yumkella, now listen to this one here, the very last one, and let one know the thing they will talk about Dr. Yumkella. We just don't see. Nothing that will happen, nothing they will get evidence. Alone and all feel say the what they want at the arena, they are new. They are not new. They've all been said about Dr. Yumkella before. Trust me.
I get money in my agency for studies on Africa's potential to process mangoes. But I don't get the money to say, can you help me build the pilot plant? It's $3 million. Can you help me combine your aid from the Dutch government with a processing company where you put part of the money and I build a pilot plant to show President that he can process his mangoes and stuff and put it on Tesco in London. That's what I want to see in the food crisis now. Not just the emergency, but how we combine in public PPP, combine ODA with some private sector venture capital to help these countries link to global markets. So I raise the issue of corporate social responsibility. Because let us face it, today Africa is washed with minerals. That's why the investment is coming. And by the way, in spite of lack of rule of law and democracy, they're coming in to sign contracts with us. But can we have a CSR, a corporate social responsibility, that says to these companies, as Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is trying to do in Liberia with Mittal, to say, hey, we want to know the revenues. We want to see that you don't import chickens to feed your local workers, but you help our farmers produce the chicken. Can we have a common value system with CSR for everybody, whether it's Chinese, American, whatever company? Because today it is the reality that our comparative advantage is still minerals. What we want to see today, after 50 years of training with the world, is will these companies also say, you know something, it is in our enlightened self-interest that we also invest in agribusiness supply chain, so these people supply us our food. So we help the economy evolve and the education system, so they have factories too.
Okay, brothers and sisters, when I don't see the little one number one put together, for let people that know see, it not me say because that Ghanaian president talk out somebody else, you get for take and big way you and brother don't say this all this while all around the world. Dr.Kandeh Kolleh Yumkella, believe me, now one of the best way Africa don't ever produce. If you see where they be NKKY, believe me now, because we don't see in this man, which is some of you don't just begin see, or where some of you not even see it. All we they ask una let una give yourself the opportunity. For let una see, let una listen to Dr.Kandeh Yumkella. Una give them the opportunity, una educate una self. Una go na Google, una go na YouTube, una put this man in name inside. I mean, the videos are there. The evidence is there for you to find out for yourself that, you know what? He's the best that we have. He's one of the best in Africa, and for Sierra Leone, there's no comparison. There is no comparison. If we miss Dr. Kandeh Yumkella this time, believe me, it will take a long time before God send us another man like this. God know they always send great leaders like Dr. Kandeh Yumkella. And I make himself talk in his own words. He said, you get the leadership that you deserve. If we vote for the wrong people there, if we vote for Samura, we don't be part of this failed APC system. When they don't exploit we people there, then don't destroy we education, then don't destroy we infrastructure in another country there, then don't spoil we healthcare system. I mean, you name it. You don't know who's for begin and you don't know who's for done. When you make road for we, that's fine, but now the easy way for the government thief money. Because when government go for loan for road, then they put beats there exactly the way how then they make roads in their country. Yeah. So when they give the money, they give for a road, well, I'll say maybe in a 9 to 10 inches thick. So when they give the money, go na salary, go make road in a 2-3 inches thick. So by the time you know, the road don't begin boss, you don't begin turn to poto. But you don't put the bulk of the money in your pocket. The road who say for don't spend 5 million, now 1 million they spend. So the 4 million, now for Shebam. Then don't do so. So let we use we senses. If una feel say waiting in a salary good, una follow Samura then. Una follow Mother building. But if una feel say no good, una change. Una see Mother building yesterday. The man goes sit down an interview. He dey try for talk saying go give free education. They say, but how you dey finance this free education? He not sabi for explainer. He does not know the figures. He not get the mathematics right. Because you know what? They are all copycat. Then they watch Dr. Yumkella way talk themselves talk. Why make you feel say they still not get manifesto? Because then one let KKY release a manifesto, then go copy her, then add a color, then copy and paste, then they can put the thing. No, when I do na young force. We know say the man who they support Dr. Kandeh is the right man. He's the right professional. Then thing and then overnight, he not take anything for do, but there's a reason he's not doing it. So to my friend, when men get the discussion today, and to every Sierra Leonean out there, I want them to know say the thing that one of the Ghanaian president or others in the talk today. Dr. Yumkella has been talking about that for years, man. For years. It's not new. You're talking about 5, 6, 7 years ago. He's been talking about these things. So when I see people like who say, would they be in Dr. Yumkella Tego? We are people that way we are very critical. We are people that we are skeptics then. Before accept something with a scatterer. Girl like when they talk say, if it take time, you kill and you go see in God. Well, now so we operate. We make sure say we get all the facts. So when it comes to defending, you cannot mess with us because we know exactly what to say. This is why we support Dr. Kandeh Yumkella. You know, Dr. Kandeh Yumkella is very easy to sell. It's very easy. Now, product where they in demand. And according to the law of demand and supply, you know, when the supply is small, the demand they go up, the price they go up. So Dr. Yumkella is that kind of candidate. You look at somebody like a Dr. Samura, you look somebody like Marabio, the demand for the people is low. So the price is low. So what does that mean? For you to be able to sell, you have to put them on sale. If you not put them on sale, nobody know they buy them because they not get price. I see the left saloon, they don't finish show. Dr. Yumkella know they become bigger past we left the shores of saloon. As he mass foot na Europe, who the white man they say, what they pray God for, let them know so they around. Where is he reach day? In price don't go up because they know what he can do. The respect we they get for this man. I mean, the love we they get for this man. I mean, there's nothing they will not do to help this man build a better Sierra Leone. Sierra Leoneans say, Lord not do this to Usefu. Lord give Dr. Yumkella a chance. If Dr. Yumkella rules Salon, believe me, development go can Salon because we'll have what they call TLC. In the words of Dr. Kandeh Yumkella, not to turn a love in care, one, a transparency, two, a longevity. Then C, na credibility. What does that mean? Where you come, you take over na your country. The laws the way you mean, where you meet. Where corporations they not can your country. Give them chance for them to make a profit. Because some of these companies have to go for like 4 or 5 years before they even start to realize the profits. So you don't just come and step on them and already them not put in place for let them make a profit. Others will not come. Please. So please, let us give him a chance. Thank you and God bless.